life. Drawers will open, and we added magnets to every single one but that drawer, so we just need to put one there. Also, another big thing is rattling or squeaking or loud noises in the back. Obviously, we're not in a very quiet vehicle, but
it's quieter than the bus was.
It's quieter than the bus was, and there's no rattling, no squeaking, things aren't moving around. Everything is tight and solid in the back. You never want to lose back end, you know? We don't have a stereo system yet, so we are going to test out a Christmas gift speaker. Okay, don't be alarmed. It's all about working out the kinks. But the van's smelling and getting a little hot, so Lance doesn't think the new fans on the radiator are turning on, so he's trying to jerry-rig them and make sure that we are getting some fresh air in there. This is pretty cool, though. We're getting hungry. We've kind of been rushing today, so I can just come in here and grab some food. This chicken salad from Trader Joe's is delightful. And the blanket's on here, A, because we haven't made like a pretty cover for this yet. But I don't know if we ever will, because the dogs spend a lot of time up here. I didn't think that Hank was gonna be able to climb all the way up on this thing, but trust me, he found a way. I believe most of this nastiness is on the inside, which is really gross. First night, possibly successful.
Alright, we're gonna try this for the first time. I feel very bougie having this.
What part of it? The Wi-Fi?
Well, all of it. A moonroof.
A TV.
A TV. We're gonna set up the Starlink right now, which is something new. We basically, for the last year we traveled, had no internet. I like to use the computer. Will it fit through? Which is perfectly.
Make sure it's solid.
Maybe I'll set it on the solar panel. And then I was thinking with this cable, we'll route it down the back and pop it in through the window. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Hanky, no. Leave it. You are fine.
Here's the Starlink. I just have it set on the solar panel. All right, let's see if it starts moving. We just plugged it in. This is a really cool experience. This is like our first time living in the van, doing actual livey stuff.
Of course it's at Walmart, but...
Walmart's your nomadic friend for all those travelers out there. A lot of Walmarts let you stay here, and what's great is you have everything at your fingertips. All you need is money. So it's calibrating, so we'll give it a few minutes, see if it turns and whatnot. So this was why we wanted this moonroof, is because it didn't just like pop up or fold. You have the option to pop it up or fully take it off, which in this case is pretty darn awesome.
Lance,
I'm a happy boy.
we never knew. Well, the Sherry used to swivel, but what you took out...
I took the bearings out of it because when you used to sit in this, it was like super rocky. So I took the bearings out of it and I just figured that it wouldn't swivel anymore. And I just tried it and it's hard, but it's like...
And this is a pretty sweet setup because we parked here. Lance was like, well, should we set up the table? And we love the table option. So far, in theory, we love the option.
We haven't used it.
In theory. But it's more for like an all-day use. Like you set it up because we're working on it all day, eating, doing all that all day, but we're only going to be active for a few hours. So this is perfect. Look at you! The diesel heater is kicking booty.
So this is something I would do for driving the bus or any vehicle really you're supposed to do this for on a long road trip. I just checked the fluid, so we're a little low on coolant, so I added some coolant, checked the oil, just making sure we're good to go. So that way we don't have an issue further down the road.
Also, look at this. We're at Walmart.
Foggy.
Look at all of these trucks. It's literally a truck stop. That needs a scrubber. We just stopped at a gas station and we haven't really been able to calculate our miles per gallon yet, at least with the van, how the van's gonna be near when we're traveling full time. So before this, we were towing the camper or not fully loaded, and I'm very curious.
17 and a half.
17 and a half gallons?
Yeah.
We have a 20-gallon tank?
I guess we have more than 20 gallons.
So
It's like,
167 divided by 17.
I'm guessing 11 miles a gallon.
It says 9.5.
Yeah, we're not doing too good.
Well, no, wait, I need to add an extra 20 miles for like off-roads and stuff. So 187 divided by, so 10.5 miles per gallon.
It's not the worst.
Fan to the house in Vegas here in the next few days, just because the radiator fans on the new one are pretty small, and we did some research after putting it in, and some people did say that it didn't really keep up with like heavier, bigger vehicles.
Coming at you from the future. The van is working good. The fan is working good. We put on a new fan clutch. The old one seized up on our little road trip down to Boise. We got this new fan on and it's kicking butt, keeping the van nice and cold. We're passing people left and right. It's been a lot of fun.
Whipping up some fresh bread, chicken pesto.
Man, we need to get that painter's tape off the roof.
Yeah, we need to do a lot of things. Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
Allie's whipping it.
No, there's mold on this bread.
God dang it.
Yeah!
You got that just the other day.
I know. Okay, moving away from moldy bread to salad and rice-a-roni, because that's all we got. But look at this. This is my first time using a cutting board.
Wow, Miss Allie, that's a lovely knife you have there.
Lance made it for me. Thank you. And we're using our stove for the first time. Well,
propane's hot as shit. This stove actually, it gets hot, huh?
Yeah.
Big old burners.
2 burners, and then it has an oven too. But you have to regulate the oven yourself. So you kind of turn it on and you watch the thermostat. If it starts getting too hot, you turn it down. Which
sucks.
That sucks. But we just don't cook things that take a long time. We'll just cook like quick things. You just gotta
They sell little thermostats that hook up to like an app. Maybe we can get that.
Yeah, but it would just tell us what temperature it is. Like our oven does.
Well, yeah,
right?
like let's say we're outside like naked or something.
Oh yeah, for all those nights that we naked outside.
Yeah.
I think that sounds perfect. We've actually been doing pretty good in the van yesterday and today. We're like finding our own little spots. We're getting in the groove of, okay, what do you need to do? I need to do this. Who moves first? And I think we've been doing good. We've had a few explosions, but no, I wouldn't call them. I'd just say like some hot simmers.
We've definitely got this like little thing where I don't know if it's like the space or just because we're driving all day or what, but like something will happen and we just like and like blow up for like a second, and then we're like, oh, okay, we're done.
I think we're also just hangry for
like,
good food.
Like I needed to wash my hands and I couldn't. I just threw the dog bowl on the floor and just started washing my hands. Right now this is all our water, and so I threw the dog bowl on the floor and started washing my hands, and it like up 1% of it was going in the actual dog bowl.
It was sad.
And then Allie, tell your little blow up story.
Okay, so I packed the van, right? Because Lance has a ton of stuff to do on the outside. I'm the inside girl. I do a lot. I just don't film it because it's not that cool. It's really boring. But I've packed this drawer with my oven mitts, with a mug, and a few other things. And then I came in, or I tried to open this drawer this morning, and I couldn't open it. And it's because Lance's fucking smoothie cup was in here. Cups don't go in here. Not the smoothie cup, at least. I didn't want it in here. And like, I let it just simmer all day. And then finally I'm trying to cook. And I didn't even need anything in here, but I was just like, oh my god, I just want this drawer to open so bad.
And look how silly this drawer is in hindsight. Look how thick that boy is. Can they see me? We don't have any water in the van. 1, because we came from freezing temperatures, and 2, some of the plumbing in the van did freeze and formed a leak, and we're not so sure how.
It froze the day after you tested our water.
Yeah, the day after I tested it, I didn't fully clear the system them out, and the water pump froze. At least the pre-filter to the water pump froze, and I'm not sure if that's going to cause issues in the future. We haven't put any water in, and we haven't tested anything because we already have enough going on. So with that being said, we'll probably test it tomorrow. We don't want to deal with our water spraying everywhere today. We have been driving since we woke up till like pretty much right now.
Whoa. We watched a little bit of National Treasure 2 when we woke up there, Lance.
Oh, that's true. Good morning. So, quick recap of what we do is I stay in bed while Allie feeds the dogs. And that's not because I'm lazy, partially. It's because there's not much room on the floor, so I just need to stay out of the way. And the best place to stay out of the way is on the bed. So it kind of works out. I get to get my Duolingo in, learn some Spanish, although I didn't do that this morning.
I was gonna say, what the fuck are you talking about?
But,
do you get to hear today? Because it seems like you choose not to there.
Precisely.
all of our builds seem to have very, very wide walkways.
We keep our walkway as wide as possible. If you look at a lot of vans, it's like a single person or like probably about right there. Like most walkways would end right here, but we would rather less space on the countertops and more space to move around. Because honestly, we have been all us four down here and it hasn't been too bad.
I get to take down the Starlink every morning, which isn't that big of a deal. I mean, for having full internet wherever the heck we are, it's pretty awesome. I will say, if you're getting Starlink, check the data map, because there's some locations that do not get quite the service you would hope or want or think it would get.
We were watching I was watching TV.
You can watch TV and stuff, but if you're trying to do anything intensive, it's kind of bleh. Vegas is my hometown, I guess, and my family lives here. That's why Vegas always seems to be our stopping point. It's not because we're gambling addicts. We actually don't really like gambling at all. Kind of like a hub, and it's kind of nice because it's in the center. That's where Allie's parents are in Montana, which is kind of out of the way from everywhere else, you know, being tucked up at the top of the state, the country.